I'm near an elevator. That'll take me to there. I guess that's fine. It'll let me save on the way out. Our goal is to go back to the central area. I will not be risking anything. Yep, all the evidence we laid out. He was just trying to take a little revenge. I feel like I should have double checked to see if the text was changing at all. I guess they're just weird looking objects. They're like a little whiter and a little smoother or something. And they seem to have like curved edges instead of square edges on some spots. And that's like the we have to go on for figuring out that they're actually bombs. The biggest tell being just that they weren't there before, but sometimes I go to places that are new. So I don't know if they were here before. Is it? It is darker than before, right? Are the enemies gone? Oh, it got darker. Oh, this is spooky. Is his back still facing me? Yep. Back to Ray. Are these diaper monsters gonna attack me when I send him moving around? Goodbye, large man. And just like that, he walked out of my life. And then nothing bad happened down here. The end. Oh, there's so much bad gonna happen down here. Oh, it's gonna be so bad. Oh, this looks like a combat gauntlet to me. Yo, boy, sirree. Yes, sir, Bob. Oh, fuck me. I did a bad job throwing that one. Oh, got something. Cool. Is that thing dead at least? Oh, little guys. Okay, I think grenades kind of took care of things. How am I doing? Ow. Okay, you maybe only had to press those two buttons and didn't have to fight everybody and use two of your grenades up. So I have a Magnum charged and ready to take out the final, Is he dead? Oh no. Did he solve the other puzzle instead of going the way I went? Yeah, the other puzzle, the side doors are open. I wonder if he lives if you solve that puzzle and he dies if you don't or something and have to do the long way around. Just a grubby old sports bag. Seems familiar somehow. It's empty. Oh god. It's Harrison. He's dead. He must have been attacked by those... Wait, no. He was shot. Harrison, I'm so sorry. Harrison James, ID number 05061. Date of birth January 12, 1965. Firearms expert. It's Harrison James. He was put on the Edward Crow missing persons case. I tried to stop him from coming to Crow Country, but he really wanted to help. That's sad. And he finally solved the puzzle and it killed him. 361? 425? The mining lanterns are really old and need replacing. Any kind of spark tends to set off the oil that's trapped inside. If that happens, just give it a whack to disperse the oil. The flame should go out. The back one is 7. Okay. But just shooting them changes which one's open? And only one of them will be open at a time. Three. Let's get in here. This will be 3, 4. Oops. There is in fact an even number of them. What did you do? Tolman! I can't let you. Listen, Harrison is dead. Harrison James, the police I know who he is. I'm sorry, Mara. He shouldn't have come here. It was only a matter of time before one of those creatures. He was shot with a gun. Shit. Oh, well, I can't believe the shitty guy did it. That's crazy. Do you know who did it? Oh, I think he's probably got a good idea. God, his head wobbles weirdly. Why does it do that? Marvin, you... Look, kid, this is nothing personal, okay? Put down the gun, Trumbull. And then what, huh? Go home? Forget this whole thing ever happened? The feds would be kicking down my door within the week. I'm culpable for all this shit. I know. I am too. But Mara is not, so leave her out of it. She knows way too much. You think she won't rat us out? Hell, she already tried. She was getting real chatty with that pretty boy officer. I tried to stop him from coming. I kept telling him to leave. Well, he didn't leave, did he? And neither did you. And now it's too late. What was that? No idea. You should keep standing in front of it, though. It's a great idea. Bullshit. If this is some sort of trick, I ain't... Alright. Where am I? What a way for that to end. Just by happenstance, basically. Julie? Hey. What's going on? What are you doing in there? I'll tell you, if you help me get out of this thing. Oh gosh, sorry. Toman, would you give me a hand? Sure. But in a way where I won't be animated. Julie, I thought you'd been... I mean, I came out of the boat ride and you were gone. There was blood. Something grabbed me, dragged me backwards into the vent. What was it? Whatever it was, there were several more of them, hiding out in the pipes. It's pitch black in there, but I could hear them, smell them. Or her shoe's gone. And what, they tried to kill you? No. Mostly they just shook me around, made a bunch of noise. Shouting, weeping, moaning, whatever you'd call it. Sounds about right. What do you mean? They're angry, but they don't want to kill us. They're trying to communicate. Mara, you haven't introduced me. Oh, right, sorry. Julie, this is Tolman. He works for Edward Crow. And Tolman, this is Julie Barron. She's a lawyer. She was hired by the Marshall family, Elaine Marshall's family. I see. What are you two doing down here? Someone's been killed. Shot. A police officer. Goodness me. Tolman here was just about to go deal with it, weren't you? I'll come with you. I have experience with this kind of thing. Good. Okay. Thanks. Mara. Something else. Natalie Crow is waiting in Edward Crow's office. Would you go see how she's doing? Crow's daughter? Sure, of course. I'd love a chance to talk with her, actually. You're not. One last thing. Arthur Mole. He's out in the staff parking area. In my white Fiesta. Would you check on him, too? I've left him alone for way too long. Of course, we can do that, too. Thank you. Mara, what are you going to do? I'm going to do what I came here to do. And it sounds a lot like she's not expecting to leave. We'll be waiting by your car, okay? Okay. Thanks. Come along, Mr. Tolman. We've got lots to do. I don't think she expects to survive. Or even wants to? I don't know what something is up. This is gonna be a little unnerving. Why would it be built that way? Who did this? Was it a metaphorical representation of me cutting all my connections? It looks so clean. Is this a spring? God, that feels better. I didn't realize how filthy I was. It's a pool of water. Yep. That might have been a healing thing, also. What a thrill. I'm not sure if those feet are matching where the steps are. Oh, it's that she doesn't, with each step, she doesn't reach the next step, really. It's just she's lowering from the previous step, and that's where it stops. Upsettingly dark in there. The phone is unhooked. This is where he's been calling me from. Well, a lot of not good stuff on the floor. So this must be where he's been this whole time. Natalie Crow, Edward Crow's daughter. Tolman, the engineer Crow put in charge of the root excavation. A photo of me. When did he take this? Julie Barron, the lawyer hired by Elaine Marshall's family. Arthur Mole, a teenager who wanted to photograph the guests. Marvin Trumbull, he's responsible for Crow's fake gold mine. Douglas Pike, he's in charge of building the actual theme park. And finally, Harrison James. He was the police officer sent to look for Edward Crow. They have a photo of everyone involved in the entire game. Set of vials. 5 glass vials, each with the same pale green liquid inside. I don't know what they're for. I'll leave them alone. It was dye. It wasn't even good dye. It just came right out. So we were always the victim from the beginning. Let's not do this yet. A hazmat suit. Covered in a fine layer of dust. I guess he's not wearing it anymore. This is where Crow has been sleeping. The sheets are stained with blood. Microwave with a med kit inside? Okay. For Natalie. I won't open it. Should I take it to her? Well, I'm not gonna, but I'm not expecting to live. Pictures of Natalie. The daughter and the wife, I think. So he's definitely transformed and can't go back up, right? The Bunsen burner, I remember from high school. A bright flame, the fire's crackling softly. Ah, save point. It's a piece of paper. Something's written here. But I can't make sense of it. It's nonsense. Just scribbles. Did he go full cosmic horror and dissolve into nonsense and insanity? Every memo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, 25 is missing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 41. There's 40 staff memos, maybe, and I'm missing 25. Just 25, not 25 of them. But the number 25. Another med kit. Oh. A relatively simple way to get up to the surface. Doesn't work anymore because someone's driven a fire axe through the control panel. Was he trapping himself here for good? Was that ammo here a second ago? Did I just miss it? Maybe. Let's do it. Mr. Crow, I'm here. I'm in your lab. Hello, Elaine. Open the door. I will. But first, please pick up the glass vials I've laid out on the counter. Why? Please. Fine. Yeah, we've been clearly Elaine this whole time. It was apparent almost as soon as we found out Elaine existed. What else am I putting down for my inventory? Wait, oh, the quest items, okay. Yeah, we probably don't need those. I'm like, please don't take my inventory items away. Left in their place, all the other items I collected. The police ID card I took from Harrison James. The bronze key given to me by a fairy. The crank handle I found in a safe. The ruby gemstone that was hidden in a painting of a demon. The chain I took from the neck of a mechanical swan. The mask I excavated from a block of resin. The trident I took out of a witch's cauldron. The silver key that was hidden in Neptune's palace. The data disk I got from the change machine in the arcade. The acid bottle I took from a cell in a dungeon. The golden key I found trapped inside a fairy's head. The battery I pulled from the stomach of a robotic mermaid. Another mermaid in this game. A lot of mermaid imagery, actually. I haven't seen this much mermaid imagery since maybe, Rule of Rose, that's what it's called. Good times. Condition infected. Oh. Uh-huh. So she knows that she's doomed, basically, and anyone that gets attacked in here probably is too. Is it gonna be like, I was gonna say, not the Thing, that other game. Fears of Limbo. I'm blanking what it's called. I'm not going to be able to open this myself. Oh. Mr. Crow, I have the vials. Open the door. Stand back. Just making sure our guns are loaded. For no particular reason. Ah! How you doing, Mr. Crow? Oh, you're too tall. Stop it. Uh-huh. You seem to have just about run out of these to mine. They're gonna be out of... Are you out of gold soon, or do these grow still? Oh, there's bear traps. Can I use those when I'm running from you, when whatever happens next? Elaine Marshall. Edward Crow. How long has it been? 2 years. We've never met before. No, I mean since you became infected. 2 years. 2 years since I shut the park. I'm glad you came back. Why would you give a shit? I would offer you a drink, but... What are you now? 18? Not quite. And yet you made it all the way down here. So she's 17 now. Right, 2 years, because it was 15 when she was attacked. You're clearly very stubborn. That's good. It gives me hope. Hope? Tell me, how are you feeling? Bad. Tired. They can't get rid of my infection. It's been getting worse. Of course. I must say, I'm relieved that they let you out of the hospital long enough to... They didn't. I escaped. I see. You really are determined. She's been in the hospital for 2 years. And all this because you want to kill me, I assume. No. I came because I want to tell you something face to face. I need you to know. Go on. Mr. Crow, I'm going to die from this infection. We've tried everything. Nothing works. It's going to kill me. But I didn't realize. You have it too? The same infection? Of course. Anyone who has been exposed to the guests will have it. Naturally, I was the first. When the first guest emerged from the pool, I tried to help him. I put him in a holding cell, up on the ground level, so we could monitor him more easily. The holding cell? That's where I was attacked. Yes. Bringing the guests up to the surface proved to be a mistake. But you look worse than I do. I am simply further along. My continued exposure to the guests has accelerated the process. Continued exposure? Your bloody escapade today. It may prove to have a similar effect for you. Oh God. It looks bad. What's it like when it gets that bad? I shall not lie to you. Elaine, do you remember when your family asked me to pay your medical fees? Yeah, they're holding you accountable, since I was injured in your park. But you never paid them. My lawyer is trying to take you to court over it. Yes, this was a deliberate decision on my part. Knowing the nature of your illness, I knew there could be no cure found at the hospital. Wait. But there is a cure. I made one. You should still pay my medical fees or you're gonna bankrupt my family, you fucker. You... how? I had to reverse engineer it. I've been studying the highly infectious bacteria on the dead bodies of the guests. New kinds of bacteria that nobody knows about yet. That's been the problem. It's no surprise your doctors were stumped. Those vials from your lab? Yes. You have the cure on your person at this very moment. 5 vials, enough to cure 5 people. 5? Harrison and Marvin are dead. So that leaves you, me, Natalie, Tolman, Julie, and Arthur. That's 6 people. You didn't make enough vials. You're wrong there. I shall not be taking the cure. You understand where we are right now? You call it the pool. Correct. And protruding from its depths, the 7 roots. What's left of them, after years of you cutting them up, harvesting them for gold? Exactly right. Elaine, look at me. Listen. The pool is a gateway, and the guests are human beings who attempted to travel through it and emerged here. Why do they look so... Why are they so messed up? No, because I've spent the last 10 years dismantling the mechanism of that gateway. So people have been coming here through this thing, but it's powered by copper and gold, and he stripped it for parts. He stripped its parts for their raw resource thing, like stealing electronics to strip the copper from the wires or whatever. But it's like teleporter probleming them. Like people are coming in and it's not making them correctly and they're turning into goop. Are they from the future or something? A different dimension? I don't understand. The pool still works, technically. But thanks to me, it is severely malfunctioning. You see, the roots are a kind of calibration antenna, necessary to accurately and safely transport those who travel through the pool. So he's been keeping the one safe that he saw from his childhood in his weird little cave, I guess? He has a weird little cave where he has a diary from when he was a kid, and that root hasn't been cut. That one's still going all the way to the surface. You can see its tip. Mr. Crow, where are they coming from? The guests. What's on the other side of the pool? Is he gonna kill himself to go through the pool and warn people or something? You understand now how my excavations have been causing the mutations of the guests. Also understand the mutations have been getting worse as I cut down more of the roots. The beings that emerge from the pool now, they barely resemble humans at all. Most of them cannot walk, let alone speak. But that first guest who emerged from the pool, all that time ago, he was the least mutated. No. Yes, Elaine. He could speak. Just barely. He told me who he was, and why he had come. I wrote it down, word for word, on a little piece of paper. And then, I went back to harvesting the roots. No subsequent guests were capable of speech. You may now understand why I am choosing not to take the cure. My time is short. Before I die, I must look upon what I have wrought. You're going through the pool? Hold out your hand. What? Take it. Now that it is in your hands, I am going through the pool. You'll be mutated. It'll kill you. A fitting end. Perhaps if I am lucky, I may get a glimpse of what lies on the other side. I have one more thing to ask of you, Elaine. If, for any reason, I re-emerge from the pool, I want you to kill me. But if I re-emerge, I will be in no shape to continue living. Do you understand? He's still gonna re-emerge as a boss fight, and that's what there's like a couple of like bear traps here or something. We'll see. Goodbye, Elaine. I raise a glass to your future. Got like a horrible like pustule on his chest. Whee! I wasn't ready for that. That was wild. Yeah, so one of these should be really long still. Yep, the one on the top right. You can see its point. Did not take long. I feel like they should have solved it by having it take longer to retreat. Ah! No. No. Ah. God damn it. That was rude. Oh, these fucking traps. That pool's getting red, so I assume I'm kicking its ass right now. No. Ow. Not my best. Ow. I can't really tell how my health works right now. Oops, I missed one. Ah! Oh, that's all I have. He's looking not great, though. How you feeling, mister? Elaine. It's... Shut up. I don't want to know. Elaine, you promise. Kill. Yeah. Okay. And we're cured. Hopefully. We went to a beach to just hang out, staring into the flames. I feel something. It's a curious mixture of hope and dread. Maybe everything will be okay. And maybe it won't. Hey, and then they get to hear themselves, or not. Music by Akeroid. I just wasn't not expecting to recognize that name out of nowhere. Okay. I feel like I think I've been subscribed to the Akeroid YouTube channel for like a decade or something. Who? Ow. The daughter is crying. Oh yeah, there's Akeroid. What a tough time. That's a cool ending screen. That's a cool little thing to frame it as. Results. 50 heals used, 1 hint spent. I was figuring out what it even was. That shouldn't count. My hint was what's the first action I do in the game? A rank! I unlocked the crow launcher and the crow bar, which is funny. I guess there's a higher rank I could have gotten probably if I never used a single hint. Crow quest. Crystal crows are hiding around Crow Country. Can you find and shoot them all? You can turn it back off if you want. So it is full of like New Game Plus style trial mechanics and so on. That's fitting. Oh, right. Let's see. Apparently the note says 2016 unsalvageable ruin. Okay. I forgot to check it because you don't get a chance to walk around, or it doesn't get revealed in the story. You have to check it during the boss fight, I guess, because that's the game. That's the end of the game. That was a cool game. That was wild. I was periodically wondering, like, do people know? Chad is saying that the full text is 2106 uninhabitable ruin. We come 1988 last chance warn stop change. So I guess the idea is that that there are people trying to come from the future to warn us about how fucked the world is. It's a climate change game. Every game is about climate change. Surprise! Because yeah, there's a somewhat. They keep saying 2106 everywhere and writing it everywhere because they can't speak. And in particular, there's one that is there's a part where they light the world on fire. You get to the haunted mansion and there's a globe that's been there the whole long, and you get back there and they've lit it on fire somehow. And that's just like a very literal world is on fire sort of way of expressing that, to me at least. It could be other things, nuclear holocaust or media. There's a lot of things that fire could mean, I guess, but it feels like a very little expression of like the earth get hot. All right, so that was a neat one. I had a pretty good idea of where it was going for the most part, but I did not expect to find out that all of the green tendrils were secretly antenna for a giant teleporter, either a time machine or it'd have to be a time machine, not a different dimension, because the whole point of saying the year would be to indicate that the future is bad. That's important. All right. Neat gameplay loop. I also it's very satisfying to play a game in one day because of how many games I've been having to really commit to lately. I do just enjoy some shorter games in general. Yeah. So yeah, there's a brutal metaphor in there in that we are currently ruining the world for profiteering. And it's like, most of us are not ruining the world, just like most people in this game, we're not ruining the world. But the people who have the power to ruin the world are given the choice constantly to ruin the world or to find a different way of profiting or a different way of life and so on. And they always make that choice. And in some cases, there's like a global prisoner's dilemma kind of going on. This idea like, well, if we don't ruin the world and make climate change worse for profit, everyone else is going to do that. In fact, I've heard that exact argument so much about like, why would we do curb climate emissions when China's going to be worse? It was like when my dad would always say like a decade ago and so on. And like it's always the rhetoric it's always this like sense that we can't fix this because we have to all collectively come together, which we never do, and we all have to make a different choice just overall. And what's going on here is that these people have already hit the point of no return. They're from a future that's unsalvageable. Their world cannot be saved, so they're sending people back in time to warn us about how bad things are, which is what's sad about that already is the fact that we don't need the warning. We already know. We already know it's happening, so we don't need to be warned. No one should have to warn us. We already know. We just aren't doing it. We're just not fixing it. We're just not doing it. And I don't know what form that takes it. I feel like at some point, all the only options that might be available are some kind of uprising from people that aren't being listened to, because at some point it's self-defense. But here in particular, the gross gut punch is the fact that you go through all this, they and like even the warning itself is deconstructed by profiteers. So like they can't even successfully send people through for the warning they want to send, because instead the people here in the timeline where we're currently ruining the world still, we just saw that beacon of humanity and also dismantled it for parts and destroyed people in doing so, now destroying people from the future while also continuing to doom ourselves because there was a chance for profit, because the time machine is made of valuable resources. So the warning from the future to not end the world only became another thing that we could create pain with by profiting from. Yay! What a fucking nightmare. Alright, well that was Crow Country. See you guys next time when I'm playing something else.